Hello everybody, I'm Melissa and welcome back to Book Bar and welcome to my House of Flame and Shadow vlog. I know this is a different beginning area. I am getting ready to go to spoilers for book 2 if you haven't read it. So if you haven't read it, please leave and watch my next video. And come back when you have read book 2, which I feel like everyone will have read book 2. But I am actually going to a Starfall ball tonight, so for the release. So I figured I would open the vlog up, start it out when I go to the ball. I'm wearing my High Lady crown. But yeah, this will be a spoiler-filled vlog for House of Flame and Shadow. So if you have not read it yet, I'll tell you when the spoilery section will begin and you can leave then. But if not, stick around, hang out. It'll be fun. I'm excited to go to the ball. And yeah, I'm going to be exhausted at work tomorrow. I was talking to my coworkers about it. And they were like, you're going to be and they were like, so late. And I was like, I know, but how often do I get to go to a Starfall ball? So I'm going. And yeah, I'm excited. Dallas does like an actual like Starfall ball, but it's like $300, $350. So, which is nuts. But this one is only like $300 cheaper than that. So it was only like $50, which is not bad. So I'm gonna go to it, and there's drinks and food, and then at midnight we get the book. So I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you all when I have an update. Hello, I am 100 pages into this book and I am loving it. I am confused. So do note this will be spoilers from here on out. So if you have not read this, thank you for watching up to this point, and hopefully you come back and watch the rest of the vlog when it's done. But if you have read it, keep watching. I will give you all of my spoilery thoughts. But basically, I am super confused because so it starts off, I mean, we know after this end of the second book that the Hind, Lydia, is also Agent Daybright. So we know she's on the team of the rebels. And she's like trying to get into Rune's mind and like trying to talk to him and convince him like that what they felt for each other was real. But she's also like trying to break Hunt. And I'm like, is she really trying to break Hunt? Like, I'm very confused. And then she was like meeting with the Viper Queen, and yeah, I don't know, I'm confused. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, I'm assuming she's a good guy. Who knows? It could be a laugh in our face moment. And then Bryce is obviously stuck in Prithian, and she doesn't trust the Fae because of what she's dealt with in Midgard. And which makes sense. And I think she's gonna form a friendship with Nesta, which just makes me so excited because they're probably my two favorite SJM heroines. So I'm excited. But they're like, they had kept her in Hewn City, trapped in Hewn City. So, and she like tried to escape. So we'll see what happens, because what happens with the Court of Nightmares. And she also came across the Midgard worm, which if you remember from ACOTAR 1 is the worm that she had to face. And when she heard the term Midgard, she was like, Midgard? Like Midgard? Like where I'm from? So, very interesting. I'm excited to continue. It's been really good so far. Very, like, I mean, like all Sarah J Maas books, the first, like, 200 pages, super fast-paced. The last 200 pages, super fast-paced. The middle section's not as fast-paced. So, we'll see if that's how it is. I'm going to continue reading. I will probably do updates every 100-ish, 150-ish pages. My goal for today is to get to page 300. So, we'll see if I can read 200 pages tonight. But yeah, I'm going to go so I can read, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. Holy moly, I am 200 pages into House of Flame and Shadow, and I am just, like, so much has happened so far. Like, I don't even know what to do. I'm only holding up the dust jacket because I don't like to read with the dust jacket on, but basically, so much has happened. Ethan is, like, dead set on getting Therian out of the Viper Queen's hold, and him, Declan, Tristan, the new Fendir heir that he stole at the end of the first book, or the end of the second book, and the 3 fire sprites all got trapped into the Viper Queen's little nest area somehow, and he, like, bartered with them to get them out because the Hind needs their help to free Rune and Hunt, and now he's gonna have to fight the Fendir heir, which is his alpha. So it's interesting what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm like, so much is happening in this book already, and I'm, like, so nervous. Bryce, Nesta, and Azriel have been going on, like, a little mission, and they ended up at the prison where the harp was, and now Bryce is getting told the tale of, like, how the Fae went into Midgard, and Thea, whatever, the original, like, Starborn heir, or the original Starborn queen was actually, like, a really awful person, and Bryce is like, what the hell, Adis? Like, I don't even know. The Harpy is somehow going to be healed, even though the Hind had killed her. I don't even know. Like, so much has happened, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I'm not annotating because I haven't annotated any of these on, like, the first read, mostly because I just want to be able to, like, it's not that, like, I don't love annotating, and I know I'm gonna reread it. Like, this will be a book I reread all the time, and I guess because I haven't annotated the first couple, I figured I might as well just keep not annotating. So yeah, I don't know, I'm loving it so far. I'm having a great time. I'm not even, like, missing the romance. I mean, we know that, like, Bryce has talked about Hunt a little bit. Like, it makes her sad to talk about him, obviously, because she loves him, and he's captured, and Hunt is just, like, thought about Bryce, and I'm just, but, like, it's so good so far. So good. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I want to continue to read. I don't think I'll do another update tonight because I said I wanted to get to page 300 tonight. And if I do, I'm going to have to read on my Kindle in bed because it's already getting kind of late. So, and I am tired from being out till after midnight last night. But I'm going to go. And I will talk to you all when I have another update. hello. I got to page like 300 of this, and I am like absolutely obsessed, loving this book so much. So basically, Bryce ended up, she accidentally had released another asteri that was hidden under the prison in Prithian, and she released this asteri, and they ended up Nesta ended up murdering it, which deservedly so. The interactions between Nesta and Bryce were just absolutely like perfection. Then Bryce ended up leaving Prithian she figured out how to get she ended up having like her like pure power was just in the prison. So she now has like, she doesn't need to be like lit up by anyone. She doesn't need to be charged up. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, she ended up landing in the Autumn King's house, which is actually not terrible because, I mean, obviously we don't like the Autumn King. Her dad is not great, but he hasn't turned her over to the asteri, which is good. So yes, that was Bryce's story, and that was just like a tiny bit of what had happened. Ethan accidentally murdered the Fenrir heir, which, terrible. He ripped her throat out because he went to like get her neck and she moved the wrong way and he tore her throat out. So now he went to Jessica in the House of Flame and Shadow to try to get a necromancer to bring her back to life. So interesting what's happening. I'm like so shocked, and like, that was a weird way to say that. I'm so shocked at what's happening. Like, there has not been a page of this that has been boring. I have been shooketh at so many points in this book, and I am obsessed. And I think, so where I left off, I believe the Hind is about to rescue Rune, Daxian, and Hunt, and we will see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna go. And I will update you all when I get to 400-ish, page 400-ish, which will be about 50%, thankfully. So I'll talk to you all on the next one. Okay, I got to page 400 of House of Flame and Shadow, and I still, like, everything that is happening is breaking my brain. Man. I'm like a little less than halfway, but should get there tonight. Which is nuts. But Lydia is a mom. She has twin boys who are on the boat and have been raised by men. They're two males, and one of them wants nothing to do with her. The other one is like, okay, cool. So it's interesting, like, to see what's happening. The Ocean Queen, I'm pretty sure she's going to turn out to be evil. Like, she's really just going to want to take over on her own. Bryce and Hunt have finally been they've been reconnected, which is amazing. What Bryce did to the Autumn King broke my brain. I don't even know. This book is phenomenal so far. Like, I feel like I am not coming up with coherent thoughts because I'm just so obsessed. Like, it's so good. It's been a long wait, but it's been so worth it. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. I'm just, And, you know, Rune was horrible to Lydia when he was in the dungeons. And she rightfully is very upset with him, even though he's pretty much like stood by her side throughout her whole thing of being like trying to heal. And he like stood by her, and yeah, I don't know. I'm loving it so much, and I'm like nervous for what's gonna happen. They're going to Avalon, however you say it, and women like aren't wanted there. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. And Lydia's joining their group. And Ethan is now Jessica's assistant. And they keep talking about Wahaba. It's like breaking my heart. But yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm just having a great time with it. And I'm going to go so I can keep reading. I probably will not have an update again until some point tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to go and I'll talk to you on the next one. I am on page 500 of House of Flame and Shadow. So I'm working my way through it, chugging along. And oh my gosh, things just keep going nuts here. So they went to Avalon. Avalon, is that how you say it? I don't know. And Bryce basically told King Marvin, like, I do what I want. Like, I am Starborn. I am true queen. You're going to give me access to these things. And yeah, so that's what's happening. And then Hypaxia came back, and her and Celestina are not together because she's very upset that Celestina sold out her friends. And so Hypaxia went to, because Hypaxia is a necromancer, she also has defected from the witches and has become part of House Flame and Shadow. And she tried to bring back Sigrid to life, and Sigrid ended up being a Reaper. So, yeah. And then the Asteri attacked Asphodel Meadows, which is where all the humans live. It's just crazy. Like, there's so much happening. I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what, I'm shocked. I'm shooketh. But I'm loving it still. Having a great time. And yeah, I'm going to go because I want to keep reading. And hopefully I will finish it today. So, I will talk to you all on the next one. I have read up to page 600, and again, just so much happened in that last 100 pages that I'm like, I'm shocked. I am absolutely 100% shocked. Like, I don't even know. Bryce and Rune killed the Autumn King and Marvin, and Bryce is now, like, the queen of the Fae, the Valbaran and Avalon Fae, and she has basically said that Avalon can be a safe haven for anyone that wants to come there. Fae, human, shifter, mare, whatever, it doesn't matter. Angel, anyone is welcome there. But her and Hunt are still gonna go, and they're going to fight the Asteri. They finally got in contact with the Princes of Hell, Apollyon, and Adis, and then I can't remember the other one's name. And we learned Hunt's true parentage and who his father is. Shocking. I also forgot, like, a couple hundred pages ago, we learned who Jessica really, truly is and how she got her power. I'm like, I don't know. I am like, I can't even hold the book up because I need my hands to discuss what is happening because my brain is melting with everything that's going on. But I'm loving it. I'm truly, truly loving it. And yeah, I am going to go. I will probably update you guys one more time before I finish it. And I will probably try to record me reading the last 100 pages. But yeah, I'm having a great time. So I'm going to go. And I'll talk to you all when I get to page 700. I have 130-ish pages left of this book. And I'm terrified of what's gonna happen. So in these last 100 pages, Bryce took her parents, Randall and Ember, to Prithian and left them there so she could take the mask. She took her parents to Prithian. What the hell? my gosh. And then the Celestina and Isaiah and Naomi showed up at the Northern Rift, and Hunt basically was going to kill them, and Bryce convinced him not to, that she needed Celestina to help them in this war. And yeah, Ethan is now at the prime of all the wolves. The prime had told Ethan he was his heir, and then Sabine freaking took his face off. And then Ethan and Sabine battled it out, and Ethan won and killed Sabine. And so now he's the prime. And then he went and visited his brother in the sleeping place, the dead place, whatever, where the Underking lives. And his brother had a bullet made to help them. Pollux has kidnapped Lydia's children. There's just, oh my God, I'm terrified. Terrified. But I am going to film my reactions to the last 100 pages. So yeah, I'm gonna go so I can finish this damn book. And I will talk to you all when I finish. I finished. Has to be 5 stars. There's no other option. It was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. 5 stars. And yeah, I need to gather my thoughts on it, but it's amazing. I loved it. 5 stars. And I will be back with you to tell you more coherent thoughts and to close out this vlog. So I'll talk to you on the next one. Okay, I'm here. I have finished. I have full thoughts, comprehensive thoughts, kind of. We'll see if I can actually make them sound good. But I have finished. I obviously finished this, and I've sat on it a couple days. It's 5 stars, of course. I'm intrigued with how this ended, because there's still one more house, technically, the House of Many Waters. So I'm wondering if this will go the direction of Ekatar, where the first 3 books follow Bryce and Hunt, and then the next book follows Therian. And because his story is the only one that's Ethan's kind of is too, but his story is the only one that's really still open. And because Rune and Lydia had happiness, Hunt and Bryce had happiness, and so I'm wondering, but Therian's was kind of open, so I'm wondering if it'll be Ekatar, where the first 3 books follow one couple and one main storyline, and then the rest of the next book will follow a different storyline. I'm sure we'll still see Bryce and Hunt and all of them, because it's still, we still see Feyre and Rhys in A Court of Silver Flames. So I'm interested, but I loved this. There was action-packed from start to finish. There was not a dull moment. Yeah, I absolutely adored this so much, and it's one that I am excited to, I'm already want to reread it and go back and annotate it and just live in this world again. So yeah, 5 stars, amazing, fantastic, perfection. Loved it so much. The way that this all ended and everything like came to be and happened in the end was just perfect. I like all of the reveals, what happened with Jessica and Bryce, and like Bryce and the Pack of Devils, and Lahaba. Cry, tears, so many tears from that. And Shahar being the one to help Hunt save Bryce, it was just, I had chills. Like, I had chills reading this book. It was just amazing. Perfection. I loved it 100%. Like, I can't wait to just live it. I just want to live in this world forever. So yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, oh wow, I messed my makeup. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave me a flame emoji for House of Flaming Shadow, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. It really helps me out, and I could really use the help right now. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.